Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be playing, and from here on out we're going to be playing some Fallout 4, but we are going to be playing some Fallout 4 survival mode. So as you can see there, straight into the settings, we are going to be starting a brand new game on survival. So, let's just jump straight into it. For those of you who have watched a lot of Fallout already, as I'm guessing a lot of you will have done, if you don't want to watch this intro, I would say skip to the next episode, skip to episode 2. This first episode is mainly going to be intro, leaving the vault, explaining my build a little bit, but I will show off my build at the beginning of episode 2 if you want to jump straight to that one. For those of you sticking around for episode 1, we will load in here and we will start, as all the games do, creating our class. I'll try and stay quiet mainly through like cutscenes, dialogue scenes and things like that, so people that haven't already seen it, they can watch it.
War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the US ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
I genuinely think that's a really good intro. It gives you a bit of story for people that haven't played the Fallout games, you know, about what is going on in the world, how they're at this point.
Knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on character creation, but I am going to make him a bit more the way I like it. So just bear with me a couple of minutes. Let's go straight to the face. I'm going to start from this face. This is close to what I want, really. So, go for the hair. We want to change the colour of the hair. A bit blonde. Yeah, there we go.
A little color in your hair?
Nope. Always been this color.
What do you think?
Blue eye.
Roguishly
Blue.
handsome or handsomely roguish?
Blue or steel? I actually don't mind steel. That's quite good. Yeah, I think for the main part we are pretty happy with that. So what we will do, we will just out of that. Maybe actually one thing. We will change the hairstyle.
Nice. Did you get a haircut?
I'm not sure. Let's have a quick look. I always prefer them to be like to the side when you're choosing a hair. I think, yeah. Bit too long. And a bit shorter than that. Oh. These are a little bit more crazy than I really wanted. We'll stick with that. That'll do. Stick with that for now. A little bit messy. Right, and then just a quick change of Nora. Change her up a little bit. See what nice colours we can get of hair. Ooh. See, that to me, that's ginger. Like, at least in the UK, that to me would be ginger, not red.
I have the best hairdresser.
Have some red hair. Why the hell not? Or something. Go.
Such pretty eyes.
Okay. Back over to
Slide in here.
our main character. We'll just make sure we give him a decent physique. Alright, it's already pretty decent. We'll just pop it up a little. Oh, pop it down. Actually, that's just a bit too bulky. Have it more like here. Yeah, there we go. And that will do us. So, without any further ado, let's begin Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Yes, I will confirm that this is the character I want to play as. Oh, shiny. I'm kind of slightly disappointed that you don't get to see just a little bit more. Like, I know he's asking for a lot, because I think the beginning of this game is brilliant. I think it really sets it up. But
Broken again.
if you just got to, I don't know, go for a walk, even take the baby for a walk, just around the area, just so you can really see how devastating everything is when bombs go. Even if you just take a walk down to the big tree in Sanctuary, just check that out. I think that'd give it just give it that slight edge. Say, oh, hell, oh, Codsworth!
173.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection.
Thanks, Codsworth. I don't even like coffee. The
More of the same.
Boston Bugle. I see plenty of cooking going on, some bacon.
Hey, Codsworth.
How you doing, Codsworth? Do like his reflection. People still slag this game off, but I think I just love it. I think it's amazing. There's a lot going on. Codsworth, go do your job. Just get rid of him.
You know, I was nervous at first. But
Bill's a dick anyway.
really good with Sean.
Say this now.
We should take Codsworth to be serviced soon, don't you think?
Oh, I've never actually heard that line. Poor Codsworth, little does he know that he needs a service and then bombs go off and he's dead for well, everybody else is dead, spoiler, for 200 and plus years. He doesn't really get a service ever again. I don't really know what activates the next stage, do I? Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. I guess they give you enough time so you can have a little bit of an explore. So, oh, there's the notes on here.
Can you get that?
Oh, look, we need bread, cranberry juice,
Comes for you every day.
bleach, dish soap, oil repairman, HVAC. Get more sugar bombs and Nuka-Cola. Yes! Living the dream. Alright. Go speak to this guy.
Good morning.
Hello, Mr. Voltec. Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Hey, it's lucky you got me today. Because, you know, because the bombs are going to go off in about 5 minutes.
Oh, me too. You have no idea. Now,
Always feels like he knows something by saying stuff like that.
Time being a precious commodity. I'm here to
Don't really know why the sale, because
of your family service,
we're already in the vault.
You have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
I'm guessing that most people that live in Sanctuary Hills would be, as it is literally on the door. It is literally... It's there. It's in their back garden, pretty much. And it's called Sanctuary Hills. Surely Sanctuary Hills is because it's a sanctuary. And those people would be granted sanctuary. But, yeah.
Sounds great.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Now, I can't wait for the world to end.
That's the spirit. Now, let's see.
Let's see, indeed. So, I was thinking quite a lot about what to name my character, and then I thought I should just name him after myself. It saves a lot of time, a lot of thinking, because I am one of the least creative people you will ever meet, and when it comes to... But it was always the same in school when you had to write an essay or write about your weekend, and then they said, and give it a title. That's where I fell down. I've already been thinking about my build quite a bit, and the build I want to go for is... I don't know if I'm happy with that. Brilliant. Cole Temperton. I spelt my own name right before I get embarrassed. Okay, so our strength we're going to set to 3, just to give us access to the Armourer perk. Survival mode. I'm going to need defense where I can get it, and if I get on the railroad side pretty early, I can get ballistic weave quite quickly, and then I can make some really good armor. Perception. One of the only perks I want in Perception is Lock Behind Perception 5, which is the explosive perk, and as the Perception bobblehead, you get it in pretty much the first 10 minutes of the game. I'm setting that to 4. Endurance I'm going to set to 3, just so it gives me access to some of the perks that I want, but I'll be pumping that up in the later game. Charisma again set to 3. This doesn't give me access to anything yet, but I will be boosting it in the future to get the local leader perk, so I can get my settlements up and running and get myself some like good caps and stuff. And it also gives me access to the shops and everything. Intelligence again, setting to 3. That will be going up quite soon, as I need access to the perks like Scrapper, Science, Chemist, all that sort of thing. Agility is going straight up to 6. For obvious reasons, I will use my skill book to put a 7th in there so I can get access to Ninja very quickly. And Luck is also going up to 6, as the better criticals and those sort of perks are really going to come in handy, especially with the build I'm going to plan on taking here. So that is my build.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault.
Congratulations
on being
bye.
prepared for the future.
Walk away.
Thanks again.
Hey, It's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
I would much rather do
No
paperwork
price is too hhigh.
verbally than have to write it out, because, you know,
I have my moments.
well, you know. Cosworth is terrible.
Sean has been changed, but he
That's what it's all about.
refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You heard Cosmo. Go on.
Good old USA.
USA
I'm so proud of her.
did so well. Okay then. Well, let's get this party on the road. Here we go. Here is the little man.
How are the two most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
Oh. For those who speak normal English, the mobile. Oh, baby Sean.
Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
And this is one of my favourite sarcastic answers. When you've played both characters, it actually points out that Sean was conceived in the park.
You like that night in the park a year ago?
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Her sarcastic response is, "Oh great, so I can get pregnant again." I think it's some brilliant writing. And that's a special book we'll be picking up later. But yeah, let's start this. This is where it all kicks off.
Yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
Codsworth.
What?
We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations.
Oh, that eye is so close.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania.
So
My God.
it might be a little bit off what is actually showing his reflection, but...
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault now.
And then you finally actually get your proper walking speed. Come on, Nora. Come on, love. Let's come on. Get you down. I can see Sanctuary Hills was a really beautiful place.
All participants this way.
We'll let her just run off in front because we have to wait for everybody to catch up anyway. The fact that they give us sprint in the game is, so overdue.
That's absurd! I am...
And it is.
I'm going in. You can't stop me.
Hey.
Okay. I'm reporting this.
And that's when the Vault Tech gets absolutely shunted.
We're on the list. Infant,
After he just gives him the list.
adult female.
They must have literally walked up the hill, given him the list, and then the guy went, "Yep, but you can't come in."
What's gonna happen to all those people outside the gate?
Go on, Nora.
Keep moving.
Get your ass up here. They're all dead. Literally, those people there and us are the only people making it into the vault.
Step on the platform in the center.
I'm in the platform, you shut up. Press the button. There's a button in there that lets you into the vault.
I love you, both of you.
We love you too.
And there we go. That's where it starts. I would love to be able to visit the site where that bomb hits, because I don't think it actually lets you, but I'm guessing it's far enough away that it's not in this map. And everybody is safe, but
We did it. We made it.
we did make it. Hooray! We're okay. We're going into a vault.
Step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
Going into a vault's never okay.
We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it. If we left a minute later...
No,
We'd all be-
don't get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now.
Shut up, Overseer. You don't know anything. You're a liar.
This feels good. Step over to the table, take a suit. This
Oh.
Just step over to the table. Welcome. Pick up a suit.
Make sure we aren't irradiated. And here's my suits.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you.
Hey.
All right.
It's down the hallway right there.
Come on, Doc.
Hey.
Let's go.
This way, please.
Uh,
Oh, you're gonna love
It's
it.
gonna be okay, right?
This is one of our most advanced facilities.
yep, sure.
Not that the
Sure.
others
This
aren't
is our
great,
new
mind you.
home.
Yep.
Here you are. Head down the hall there.
So what you got to say, Doc?
Take a suit. Our home.
Sir?
Everything we had.
My mother and father down in D.C.
How long do you think we'll
What
be
if they
down
can make
here?
it?
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
Just checking everyone off the list as they come in.
As well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
You think all the ice would give it away to somebody?
This is your new home.
I guess, to be fair, everyone's got to be panic stricken and they're just looking for
Step in
an
here
answer.
and put your vault suit on.
Okay.
Who's my
Anything to
little
say
guy?
before I go?
I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
Over there. You
There
okay?
he is. See? Daddy's not going far.
All
Hey.
set? Just step inside and put on your vault suit.
Will do. And in that quick motion, we are out of our clothes and into our vault suit.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault.
Sure.
Just relax.
Sure. I'm relaxed.
Time for a whole new life.
It isn't fucking freezing in here. Bye, love.
Occupant vitals. Normal.
Oh, wow, she got into a vault suit pretty quick as well.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I do like how quick it escalates from, oh no, something's happening, to we're in a vault and we're frozen. I don't quite know why it suspends more than one. I don't know if maybe they didn't know which pod we were in and they just opened the two that were assigned to us, maybe. But you can also hit on the glass. Here we have Kellogg and an institute scientist. We could just keep pounding on the glass. Pound, a pound, a pound. And this is where shit gets serious.
I'm not giving you shot!
And there he says, at least we still have the backup. Which, a lot of people have argued what it technically means when it's the male or the female, but it could have taken anybody inside this vault. I guess they wanted a baby. But, you know. Then he gets overridden again, and out we come. Ooh. Okay, so out we pop out the vault, and as per usual, we'll just pop this open. Who's in here? Oh, he did.
God. Why would
And
do this?
those Vault-Tec are horrible monsters.
I'll find who did this.
Take the wedding ring and refreeze, really. Just, you know. We got shot in the head in Fallout New Vegas. Pretty sure something could be done about that bullet to the head. We get shot numerous times in this game. But anyway. Whew. So now we can start with the gameplay. So, as this is survival mode, let me... Oh, no, actually, I can't see my... I forget that I can't see my character capacity until I actually pick up my Pip-Boy, which is through that door, which I can't access. But, as it is very early, I will be collecting everything I can and scrapping it. You know, every little helps. And when I first came in here and saw a Rad Roach, like, well, obviously I saw the Rad Roaches in the trailer first. It looks brilliant. I think the way they went with a lot of their artwork and a lot of their style in this really, really paid off. You can actually pick up quite a bit in here. Pop on the security terminal and it gives us a bit of knowledge about what's happening. So if we go to the Vault Security 111. Okay, so confidential, security eyes only. Violation VTP 01011. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. I'm guessing it was easier to use unaware subjects simply because there wouldn't be any resistance. I can't really see what difference cryogenic suspension would have on aware or unaware humans, but anyway. Security staff are responsible for maintaining installation integrity and monitoring science staff activity. So they're just literally mechanics and they're keeping an eye on the science staff to make sure they don't go crazy. Under no circumstances are staff allowed to deviate from assigned duties. Insubordination or interference with vault operations are capital offences. Security staff are authorised to use lethal force. That's, you know, gives you some inner workings of this vault. So, resident admittance, upon activation notice from Vault Tech, all personnel are required to report to the entry area. I don't quite know how all the staff got here so early. I don't know if maybe they were here because they were doing bits and pieces, but they got here within seconds of the news. So, you know, in a lot of other places, people didn't get there so quick, and while a lot of the vaults didn't work out as good. Okay, so let's go through this one. Upon activation notice from Vault Tech, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with admittance of Vault residents. Security personnel will maintain order and ensure that no personnel or residents attempt to evacuate the vault, which a lot of people wouldn't, not knowing that they were coming here to be cryogenically frozen because a bomb's just gone off. But I guess they didn't know where the bombs were going to go off and it could have gone off miles away, so I guess that might be why people might have thought they would have been safe, but the Rads would have got you. Research staff are responsible for residents' intake and escort each to the designated cryogenic pod. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should be asked to step aside and detained forcibly by security if necessary. Once all residents have sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees. Vault entry must remain sealed under any circumstances. Okay, didn't know they could just got rid of them like that. Staff duties. So security staff duties. Member of the research team must daily monitor the vital signs and cryogenically preserved residents. Cardiopulmonary and cognitive activity in particular must be recorded hourly. Hourly? Wow, that is some task then. If you've got all them... What was there, about 10 people just in our section and there's other sections of the vault? So, you know. Okay, so... life-saving intervention is only permitted if greater than 80% of the resident population has perished while in cryogenic suspension and must not interrupt suspension. Okay, so they really were expecting, as a worst-case scenario, for everybody to die. Independent research is encouraged and left to the overseer's discretion. Okay, so security personnel. Monitoring for signs of intrusion, checking for atmosphere leaks, settling disputes among personnel, enforcing of regulations set forth by the overseer. Enforcement of regulations set forth by Vault Tech. Okay, due to the nature of Vault 111, personnel will be expected to perform duties outside of their normal qualifications, such as janitorial duties and food preparation. The exact distribution of these roles is left to the overseer's discretion, as in most vaults. Sorry. All clear message. Okay. Following a nuclear event, Vault Tech will monitor hazards such as radiation levels, enemy invasion, subsequent attacks, and other factors. Once conditions are deemed safe, this terminal will receive an all-clear notice. Upon receiving the all-clear notice, Vault-Tec personnel may be evacuated at overseer discretion. Disregard any notice from organisations or individuals not associated with Vault-Tec. So they literally didn't want anybody to leave until Vault-Tec told them to. I know in other vaults they were told they could leave at certain points, and some had to maintain close to 200 years, stuff like that. Residents are not to be disturbed or evacuated. Vault-Tec will attend to their needs remotely once Vault 111 staff have been evacuated. So they actually were planning on keeping the vault in cryogenic suspension forever, by the sounds of it. Okay, Vault 111 is classified as a short-term assignment. Non-resident personnel are expected to carry out research duties and basic maintenance of the vault. Sorry, my reading is pretty atrocious. Non-residential personnel are expected to carry out research duties and basic maintenance of the vault while awaiting the all-clear signal to evacuate. In the absence of an all-clear message from Vault-Tec, the Overseer may elect to evacuate staff after a mandatory shelter period of 180 days. That's really not a long time when the staff could have actually left after 180 days. After 180 days of containment, under no circumstances may Vault 111 staff evacuate during the shelter period unless receiving the all-clear message from Vault-Tec. Okay. Any more? Security logs. Okay. October 23rd, 2077, which is the day the bombs fell, I believe. God, it finally happened. The world's over. Barely got all the residents inside. Not everyone made it. Now it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. Eggheads tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment for a better future or something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right that we were smiling at them all the time before putting them on ice. Shouldn't we have told them something? Well, no, because Vault-Tec wanted it on unaware human subjects. And is this their first Christmas? Yeah, December 25th, 2077. Christmas Underground got together with the rest of the security boys and support staff and had a little party. Ah, bless them. Best gift that got handed out was a Fancy Lad snack cake. That wasn't too stale. Okay. None of the scientists came. Overseer wasn't there either. So that's a view into there was already a rift literally a couple of months in. I just don't get them. They're hiding something from us. Another company secret, only for the higher-ups? Whatever. Just a few more months until we're all clear is supposed to come through. Then we can start rebuilding. Okay, so they expected to be out within the year. Well, yeah, within the year. So, this is next year. So, March 28, 2078. Only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter period. Everyone's getting stir-crazy. Some people are even saying the all-clear signal is never coming. We can't stay here much longer, that's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same break room and bunk bed for the over 6 months. It's just the fact that we only have enough food left for another few months tops. The Overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient, focus on work. He's definitely keeping us out of the loops. He's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something bad is going on. I just know it. Okay, and April 23rd. The main door accessing the vault exit is malfunctioning. Now the only way out is through the Overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. He has one of the science team watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. Got invited to a meeting tonight. Support staffers and security only. Sounds like I'm not the only one with an axe to grind. And the last entry. No all clear from Vault-Tec. No all clear from Vault-Tec is coming. We need to leave. We're all out of food. I almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt cracker on the floor. A handful of us confronted the Overseer about opening the vault. I never knew a man that small could shout that loud. Now he's locked himself in his office along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food, weapons and medicine we have by tonight, or there's going to be consequences. Not quite sure what the consequences would be when all the security staff and support team who have probably got weapons, medicine and food. But you know, I've talked to everyone, it's time. One way or another we're getting out of this vault. Okay, so that shows you what was really going off here. Like, it started okay for the literally first day or so, and literally after that, what was it, even in December, there was already starting to be a rift between the security staff and the rest of the staff. And there's our first rad roach. And we go pick up our security baton. And another coffee cup. And whack! Cool! Rad roach meets me.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Now we are going to loot this place. For a very good reason. Ceramic, good to have, and bottles. Empty bottles are absolutely brilliant to have. And this is exactly why. So, elsewhere in the vault, elsewhere in the wasteland, every bit of water you can find is normally contaminated. And actually, oh, okay. I never tried that before, so you actually can't sleep in this first area. They want I don't know why. I guess they just want you out of the vault as quickly as possible, because where the game can really start. So as you can see, we have water fountains, we've got sinks, and if I drink from here, there is no radiation. So what I can do to really start myself off good straight away is fill some bottles. Now I was going to cut this out, but it might be quicker to just fill my bottles and get out of here. And there we go. That's all my bottles filled, and you can see it goes off there. But now, when I start the game, you'll see I will have some purified water, which for survival mode is perfect. Okay, so quick jump on the recreational terminal, just because I'm going to take the tape. Why not? It's the Red Menace, it's just a little quirky game. Remember, use of the recreational terminal is a privilege. If work performance declines, this privilege may be revoked. Enjoy responsibly. I get that it's a privilege, but you also live there. It's not just a, oh, you work here, you live there. So you should have some sort of recreation. And then you've got the top 10. So you've got Rick, Tim, CGM, and a load of other random things. And last there is QQQ. Okay, warning. Alarm indicates pneumonia has been detected. Leave room immediately. Do not enter without hazmat protection. Okay, so get out of here. Pop this open and we go into the reactor room, which is sparking a little bit everywhere. We'll catch that rad roach around the corner. There he is. And we can use VATS even though we shouldn't be able to. Ah, no, I got hit. Ah, and as an idiot, I forgot that there was two in here. Oh, quick run around here. And a quick drink from here for our health. Okay, so our health is topped back up after stupidly taking 2 rads and 2 hits from rad roaches. Let's carry on.
Where is everyone?
And there's another rad roach that got hit. I wonder if... Yep! Free rad roach, mate. Oh, shit. Rad roaches. And you can see how much extra damage enemies do as taking a hit from a rad roach. Really, really took my damage down. Took my health down even. Damage. And into the Overseer's office we go, where we will get some lovely stim packs, which... not so bloody lovely in this game, as they will lower your immune system, make you thirsty, etc, etc. Bobby pin, that is perfecto. I will take some 10mm rounds and a gun. And some eyeglasses and... oh no, I can't. I can't equip them yet. So let's have a look at what the Overseer had. Sometimes the Overseers have different instructions to what the security staff have. And what the rest of the staff have. Sometimes they have ulterior motives, hidden agendas. So, Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation. Okay, so this looks the same. Under no circumstances suspension to be interrupted. Administration of life-saving measures. This includes the administration of life-saving measures, so they really weren't bothered whether the people died or lived in here. It was literally just an experiment to see what would happen. Yeah, so there isn't actually any. He didn't actually get any different questions. Cryolator, I have long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable, on-demand form. The Cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of the chemicals and components I need to tinker with the prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time as we wait for the all-clear signal. So he was genuinely waiting for the signal. So as much as they didn't like him by Christmas, he was waiting for the same signal. Okay, so then we've got the same bits there. We've got the overseer's log. Okay, so preparations. Final staff orientation is complete, and all but few of the residents down in Sanctuary Hills have been enrolled. Okay, so not everybody in Sanctuary Hills had actually been enrolled at this point. And several from Concord as well. Okay, so they did actually get people in from Concord. Not sure if they actually made it, but as it was a little bit further away and the bomb went off pretty quick. Vault-Tec survivors came up this week to do a technical review with them. This vault is ready to open. Hey! I can only imagine that what wonders our residents will get to witness. The notion of leaping forward in time is almost. I almost wish I could not read that for the life of me. I almost wish I could join the team and see the promise for our future realised. Okay, so October 23rd, the day the bombs dropped. It's happening. We were lucky that it's happening. We were lucky that most of the staff was nearby when the early warnings came in, so they got early warnings before we found out. Okay, we had less notice than expected, but only Nordhagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. Poor Nordhagen. Resident admittance went smoothly. Everyone made it, even the family that we waited until the last minute. Oh, so that's us. We're the family we waited the last minute to. How did it take us to the last minute? We heard it on the news and we went. But things happened so fast for these people. They must have been overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. Well, I wasn't, but I guess I wasn't in that situation. Okay, strange issue today. Strange issue today with pod C3. Subject appeared to be having heart palpitations, nothing life-threatening but unusual. We realised almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic array almost started thawing her out. Oh shit. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in Vault-Tec's remote override system may have sent an errant signal. We will have to keep an eye out. I only hope their system are reliable once we evacuate the staff. So see, even up to now, he was still expecting to evacuate the staff pretty early on. I guess Vault-Tec could have been testing, or it could just be faulty Vault-Tec equipment, as a lot of their equipment tends to be faulty. Supplies running low. There's been an all-clear signal. There's been no all-clear signal yet. Even though we're nearing the end of the 180-day mandatory shelter period, supplies were never intended to last much more than that. And despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing down here. If people think we can just leave when the 180 days are up, they're insane. The radioactive exposure would still be potent enough to fry everyone. This is the thing, 108 days, especially from where the bombs landed, is nowhere near enough for them to just come out. But if they only gave them 180 days provisions, then what else can they do? Because looking around this vault, they haven't got the areas to make food, grow their own food. They seem to have plenty of water, but that's it. Enough to fry. It would be enough to fry everyone if the vault seals are breached that early. The whole point of the all clear was to receive additional instructions from the main office. I don't know what to do. I can't open the vault. I can't expect our supplies to last forever. I just have to keep everything under control until the all clear. But if you don't have any supplies, there's no point surviving until the all clear because you'll all starve to death. Faction led by the security personnel have turned on me, demanding they be allowed to leave the vault. Idiots, I will not open the door to be irradiated to death out there. I'm consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritising who deserves what little food we have left. Now, this is where he becomes a lot more Vault-Tec. He thinks he's allowed to decide who gets the small amount of food that is left. And of course it's going to be people that support him, not people who are against him, because that's how people work. I've been too damn generous with the rations. Well, maybe you should have thought about that, knowing that 180 days isn't long enough. People don't like it, well, that's fewer mouths to feed. Not the best way to go about things. But what can we say? And after that, let's just get out of here. Open the tunnel, and out we go. And we're going to get our gun out. And the cryolator, did he call it? Is here. Cryolator case, but it's locked behind a master. And I don't think I have ever genuinely used this for anything. So I probably won't be coming back for it either. If I ever get lockpick master, which probably isn't going to happen, I'll come back and get it. And yeah, so this is the Overseer's cabins. As you can see, Vault-Tec normally do a lot more decorating, a lot more propaganda posters. But as they weren't planning on people living here much longer than 180 days, they didn't see the point. They just left them. And, ooh, we got some antibiotics. That is good. Because I am definitely going to get sick playing this game. Okay, and here are the rad roaches again. Get these down quickly. Oh, there's the other ones. And there they go. Get rid of them before I get hit by them again. We'll take all the rad roach meat. Again, being survival, we are going to need to keep our supplies up because, you know, we're going to need to eat plenty, drink plenty, and where's that little beastie coming? Come on! Ah, and there you see he pops out of absolutely nowhere and jumps straight through my face, shitting me up. But no skeleton. This is pretty much all that's left of Vault-Tec. And after we open the door, this door opens, which proves that it wasn't malfunctioning. It was the Overseer who had decided that he wasn't prepared to let people out. And we pick up some more 10mm rounds, which is good because I think for the majority of the time, the 10mm is going to be my go-to weapon. New Vault-Tec jumpsuit, just to go with my old one. Something that I'll be changing out as soon as I can, really, because it's, as much as I do like the Vault suits, I love having the Vault suits. I think they look brilliant with the extra armor on. They aren't very good, and as far as I remember, you can't put ballistic weave on them either, so it doesn't make them any better. Let's clip in our Pip-Boy, start it up. I do love the new Pip-Boys. I think they're brilliant. I think they look brilliant. I love, especially this first time, they've still got all the dirt around them and stuff, and it all pops up, all starts up. I still want to know how they... I guess we've got watches now that monitor your heart rate and stuff like that, so I guess I can't really take it too far that it wouldn't be able to monitor your vital stats. Yeah, I've taken a bit of damage to my arm already, which isn't brilliant. See there, my health's down by 1 point. Nearly up to level 2. Action points. Got my special stats there. And perks. I've got some adrenaline already. I've got plus... This is new and exclusive to survival. You get 5 points of bonus damage for every rank of adrenaline. So now I've got 10% bonus damage thanks to killing enemies and not sleeping. But as you know, you have to sleep in this game. So, and we've got 2 10mm and a security baton. As you can see, we've only got 105 capacity to carry, so we're going to need to get rid of them pretty soon. See, again, damage, hardly any damage resistance. Thanks, Steve. But I am now going to put my eyeglasses on and give myself an extra point of perception. And have a swing round. How do we do this? I can't remember how you do this. That's no good. Oh, there's my light. I genuinely can't remember. V, do you hold V? Yes, there we go. Okay, so this is Cole Temperton. He has to go out of this vault in his shitty vault suit and survive all the shit that is out there. So, let's go for it. Let's activate the door. Which, this opening, the way you get in and out of vaults being Pip-Boy only, is an absolutely brilliant thought. And as you can see there, Vault 111, it just looks brilliant. But we are going to come here to the door and watch this. I love the opening to Fallout 4. I think it's brilliant. I think it's better than the Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3 beginnings. I love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Playing this game for the first time when I saw this all happening, honestly, gave me absolute goosebumps. The whole bright light when you're coming out of here for the first time. And away we go, guys. Down comes the elevator from the top. Yes and yes, because if this is the actual... Yes, if the elevator shaft leaves a hole, then yeah, everybody would get irradiated, because it's not like you can just... I suppose they could have let them out of this door and then resealed it, and just let the security people go. Anyway, this is where we're going to end episode 1, guys. As I said at the beginning of the episode, this was just going to be an introduction about my character and things like that. And for people that skipped over to episode 2, I'm going to start it as I step into this, so that I can just show my build off, show them what I'm going for. But thanks everyone for watching. I do really appreciate it, and hopefully you'll really enjoy this series and continue watching. So thanks everyone. Enjoy. Goodbye.